Live from Studio 2A in PIX Plaza, you're watching the PIX11 Morning News with Sukanya Krishnan and Corey Chambers.
Plastic surgery, you know, it's a big business in the U.S. We spend nearly $10 billion every year on perfecting ourselves, but all that money can be a real lure to less than, well, scrupulous people hoping to cash in.
Yeah, from your back alley procedures to doctors, actual doctors who are fudging the facts, there are many ways that even legitimate doctors and complete imposters are putting lives and looks at risk. Kirsten Cole is here with a pretty eye-opening investigation. Kirsten.
Yeah, guys. Well, so part of the problem is like ethics and real greed when it comes to being a doctor or an imposter and all of this. But another part of the equation is that it's all too easy as a licensed doctor to spend a few hours taking some continuing education courses and saying you're now a cosmetic surgeon. It's legit and it's costing patients big time.
Look at her butt.
Big booties are all the rage on social media, from the Kardashian clan to J-Lo, Nicki Minaj, and Amber Rose. They take center stage, leading many to try to enhance their own bottom line.
The form, not the way it's supposed to look.
Elizabeth Hernandez is describing how a doctor botched her $10,000 Brazilian butt lift after having 2 kids, ending up with these strange, lumpy love handles instead of the smooth curves she wanted. And so 5 years later, she went back under the knife for a fix. Hernandez is part of a growing group of botched booty jobs and more. Like the TV show, patients who've paid big bucks only to get bad results.
This is my implant flipping backwards.
Dr. Matthew Schulman did Elizabeth's revision and says 25% of his work today is now fixing botched surgeries. Oftentimes, he says, because New York State lets any doctor do any procedure.
I have dentists doing liposuction, and I have gynecologists doing breast implants. I have eye doctors doing butt lifts. So it's crazy. It's very common for women to come in that have gotten illegal injections, like silicone injections. They're having infection, hardness, lumps, chronic inflammation, skin breakdown.
Women have had butt implants explode, or worse, those who've died getting illegal butt injections from unlicensed practitioners, like 24-year-old Kelly Mayhew from Maryland, who died in this Rockaway basement getting butt enhancement injections from a woman posing as a nurse. Elizabeth found her surgeon through advertising.
Oh my God, he's on the radio. He must be good.
Schulman was able to successfully revise Elizabeth, but the mom of 2 had to pay twice to finally get the Brazilian butt lift she wanted.
So what I had to do was basically undo everything the other doctor did and then start from scratch and rebuild everything.
And until New York makes stricter laws about which surgeries doctors can perform, Schulman stresses researching extensively and ensuring a board-certified plastic surgeon is on the other side of your scalpel.
Okay, now to the very basics to protect yourself. Do not get sucked in by slick advertising or fancy websites with great pictures. Choose a board-certified plastic surgeon. They spend the time in residency training just for these surgeries. And then check up on that doctor either on state professional websites or by reaching out to the certifying board directly. We've put both links on our website at PIX11.com. Remember, you are spending thousands of dollars, and even though you're dealing with a doctor and they're professionals, you're still a consumer. It is up to you to check them out, and we continue the conversation coming up in a few minutes.
And the patient you spoke to, now she's finally happy with what happened after 2 surgeries?
Finally.
Okay, oh good.
Happy. But and there was really no repercussion.
Okay.
Because he didn't do anything wrong.
Wait,
he
so
didn't
the guy that messed it up is out there just doing it again?
And he offered to redo her surgery if she would have paid him again.
Oh, God.
Think about throwing more money after this guy if he messed up your first surgery.
Wow. Well, I'm looking forward to
that takes chutzpah, as we say in New York.
Well, let me just tell you something. I saw that video of that woman who was like flipping her implant in her butt. I was like, that was too much for me.
That was,
but that's what can happen.
Women go to great lengths when a professional tells them, I can give you what you want.
Well, I know the conversation that's coming up next is going to be very important, so I'll be watching, closely at that one.
And a lot of people will.